Hello, my name is Sarah Mullally, and I have the privilege of being the Bishop of London. I'm here to offer some thoughts on this first Sunday in Advent, and I also want to invite you on a journey, but more about that in a moment. Waiting is always a key theme during the Advent season, and waiting well is a skill we might all learn. We are waiting for something which is to come, and yet, in a sense, is already here. We wait for the Christ child, for the incarnation, God among us, fully inhabiting our humanity. But we also know that it's already happened. We are longing for the world to fully experience the healing potential of God's presence among us. It started, but there is more to come. Many of us find waiting very difficult. We are shaped by a fast-paced life, where at least some of our needs are instantly satisfied. Our culture is programmed for 24/7 activity. We are busy, too busy to wait. Our minds jump from the past to the future, often failing to attend well to the present. By contrast, our ancestors had much more patient about many things. Their lives were more closely tied to the rhythm of daylight and darkness and the turning of seasons. Nighttime brought rest, and they didn't eat strawberries in December. So we struggle with waiting. To be fair, perhaps human beings have always found stopping, slowing down, and sitting still a bit of a challenge. During the 3rd century AD, Christian men and women began to move to the desert to seek a more challenging spiritual practice. The persecution and the martyrdom of Christians gradually became a thing of the past. People were concerned about becoming too comfortable and spiritually lazy. The movement to the desert became even more popular. One of the key themes explored by these desert fathers and mothers was the human condition of distraction, our inability to focus on one thing and give ourselves fully to the present moment. They believed that interior silence and continual prayer helps us to focus on what really matters, especially when the mind wants to run away chasing flipperies. Anna Sinkalkatia was one of the desert mothers. She strongly discouraged restlessness, which she saw as a way of avoiding the real issues about ourselves and our relationship with God. She wrote, "Just as the bird who abandons the egg she's sitting on prevents them from hatching, so the monk or the nun grows cold and their faith dies when they go from one place to another. When we flit distractedly from one activity to another, one thought to another, we tend to live in the past or the future. If we stay and sit and remain in one place, both literally and in our minds, we have much more chance of living in the presence." There is a deep connection here with waiting. We wait for the clamour of the world and our many concerns to recede. We wait for our hearts to calm. We wait to sense God's faithful presence among us, alongside us and within us, here and now. If you would like to learn more from the wisdom of the Desert Fathers and Mothers this Advent, sign up to the Go Health website at gohealth.org.uk. St. Celtica knew that it isn't only what's on the outside that distracts us, but what is on the inside. She wrote, "It is possible to be a solitary in one's mind while living in a crowd, and it is possible for one who is a solitary to live in the crowd of their own thoughts." I wish you a blessed Advent as we together learn to wait so that we might live better in the present moment of our lives. Thank you.